General Hospital. Jason Morgan finds himself at a crossroads as a new romance threatens old ties. For decades, Jason Morgan has been the cornerstone of loyalty in Port Charles. Fiercely protective of those he loves and unwavering in his dedication to Carly Spencer and Michael Corinthos, Jason has lived his life in the shadows of sacrifice and silence. But as the dust settles from recent chaos and the emotional wreckage left behind by betrayals, death, and fractured friendships, a new connection quietly begins to form, one that might shatter everything Jason thought was unshakable. Sasha Gilmore Corbin, no stranger to heartbreak, loss, and redemption, has walked her own path of pain. Her journey from scandal to strength has been well documented, losing her child, her husband, and nearly herself. And yet, she stands, wiser, warier, but still open to something new. What she never expected was to find solace in the eyes of Jason Morgan, a man often dubbed untouchable when it comes to emotional vulnerability. Their interactions started innocently enough, moments of shared silence, exchanges of concern, quiet understanding. But somewhere along the line, those moments began to carry weight. Jason, who rarely lets anyone past the guarded exterior, found comfort in Sasha's presence. And Sasha, often left to shoulder her pain alone, began to lean into Jason's steady calm. It wasn't about passion at first. It was about being seen, truly seen. Still, nothing in Port Charles stays simple for long. For Carly, Jason has always been more than a friend. He's been her anchor, her savior, the one person who never let her down no matter what line she crossed. Carly is no stranger to jealousy or betrayal, but this one cuts differently. To see Jason drift emotionally, perhaps even romantically, towards Sasha, a woman who once tore Michael's world apart, could feel like a deep betrayal. Especially now, when Carly's own life has been spiraling due to her entanglement with the dangerous Jack Brennan. Michael, too, has reasons to be wary. His complicated past with Sasha was never truly resolved, and though the relationship ended long ago, the echoes of their shared grief still linger. For Jason, the man who was meant to fill in during Michael's darkest days, to now draw close to the same woman, it might feel like a double cross. Trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild, and Jason may soon find himself losing the very people he's tried so hard to protect. As the connection between Jason and Sasha continues to build, so does the unspoken tension. What began as emotional support could evolve into something more, something neither of them fully intended but can no longer ignore. Their bond is quiet, respectful, and grounded in the scars they both carry. But love, no matter how slow it begins, has a way of turning the tide. Will Jason be able to juggle the fine line between loyalty and longing? Or will he risk the wrath of Carly and the disappointment of Michael in order to chase something that feels honest, something that feels real? In the coming weeks, the people of Port Charles may find themselves re-evaluating everything they believed about Jason Morgan. Is he still the man who puts family above all else, or is he finally ready to choose himself, and possibly Sasha? Whatever happens, one thing is certain, the quiet bond between Jason and Sasha may very well be the spark that sets a fire to some of the most foundational relationships in Port Charles. And once that fire begins to burn, there may be no turning back.